PBA postponing games as Metro Manila returns to a stricter alert level 3 because of the rising number of COVID-19 cases. And now joining us to go all out on this story is Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters head coach, Coach Topex Robinson. Coach, good morning. Welcome back to the show.
Good morning, Sir Andre. Good morning to everyone.
Sir Topex, akala ko mahina ako sa'yo eh. Buti naman nakausap na kita ngayon. I've been wanting to talk to you.
Nice to hear from you.
Hininto mo daw yung practice para lang makapag-usap tayo. Coach, eto na naman. We were talking off the air, but here we go again, Coach. Another conference taking a break because of the heightened restrictions here in Metro Manila. We've seen this happen during the Philippine Cup last year nung nagkaroon ng closed circuit tapos na-postpone. What's your reaction, Coach, to the postponement of games considering that we're already about halfway into the elimination round? Kumbaga, ito na yung time na umiinit talaga yung mga teams eh, di ba? Having rough starts or whatever. And then, ito na yung, kumbaga, chemistry, tas biglang halt na naman. What was your initial reaction, Coach?
Well, it's not really a reaction coming from my end, but it's more of respecting. I mean, how it's really something that we're accustomed to. This is our third conference already that we've been through these trying times. Eh. So now we've experienced it. So what can we do now to have an advantage with the rest of the teams? Kasi nga, everybody's facing this challenge. Mm-hmm. But what are the opportunities here for us that's in front of us? So now it's been clustered nga. It's for me, it's really more time to really work on our team individually kasi nga before it used to be a team concept.
Yeah.
Now it's more an individual. So for me, it's really more of how can I take advantage of this opportunity, and we have a lot of things that we need to work on as a team. Our wins or losses are not a reflection of the opportunity for us to grow. So eto ngayon yung ginagawa namin since a small group kami. So fine tune with whatever it is that we get done with, and with the rest of the coaching staff, we are dissecting now everything that experienced in our past 5 games conference.
I did mention on top of the show na it can be a blessing in disguise for you guys. Do you agree na pwede, di ba? Sabi mo nga, working on individually ngayon on the players, baka maging blessing in disguise to para sa inyo?
For us kasi, Sir Andre, right now, obviously, I'm not sure if you're aware that Paul, our import, is injured.
Yes, we'll be talking about him in just a bit. Yeah.
He's out for 3 weeks. So I think blessing sa amin to because now he's on his 2nd week. So siguro the longer the delay. I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna be better for us because obviously we're also riding off our momentum. So but on an individual standpoint and as a coach's standpoint, I think it will benefit Paul. Us right now.
Coach, nandiyan, syempre, games on hold, nandiyan yung usapan, magbabubble ba ulit, mag-close circuit setup ba ulit, just to get this conference going again. If matuloy man ang bubble, Coach Topex, sabi mo nga, this would be the 3rd conference to take place under that setup since the pandemic began. What are your thoughts on a possible return to a bubble? Because we know it isn't easy, both physically, mentally being away from your families, even if, you've done it before.
For us, kasi again, it is what it is. We don't have control of that. How we're gonna prepare ourselves, yes, mentally, physically, emotionally, in an event that there's gonna be another bubble, but life goes on for us. I mean, our why is to inspire a lot of people, and by all means, whatever the challenges that's gonna come in front of us, it's always gonna be the same. We're a group of individuals and a team that are really bring hope. Kumbaga, to this basketball crazy country. So it's still gonna be the same. Whatever the challenges that lies ahead sa amin, it's still gonna be the same. Yes. But it's more doing the things that we love with the world. So yun para sa amin that we're looking at it. We're excited. Again, mababantayan mo yung players mo 24/7 pag nasa bubble. So it will be thicker because kumbaga paglabas mo ng pinto, kasama mo sila. So even the other teams, so we get to see them, we get to talk to them. But at the end of the day, we're still human beings, and then sa amin kasi is the more we could bond, the better it is for not just only for Phoenix but for the PBA as a whole.
Well, if there's one coach who I know personally na kayang can kumbaga handle what is given to him, ikaw yun, make the most out of what is given, si Coach Topex yun. Coach, nabanggit mo nga na kanina si your import, Paul Harris, down with a hamstring injury. And this break will, sabi mo nga, at least give him more time to rest, recover. At alam naman natin, pagdating sa hamstring, yun yung tricky, di ba? Hamstring, groin, yung kailangan dyan, best solution is to rest it, di ba? Kumbaga, not strain that hamstring, that injury. How's Paul Harris doing? What's the timetable for his return, ideally?
Again, our team doctor advises that he's gonna sit out for 3 weeks.
Okay.
But the problem kasi, he doesn't stop working out.
Patay,
Kumbaga,
yun
even
lang.
our doctors here tell him na, yeah, you need to rest it, he's gonna do something. Kumbaga, hindi siya mapirmi sa isang lugar, even here in medyo may katigasan ng ulo, but if he will find ways to help the team, kumbaga, if that's be cheering on or working out with them. So, yun ang ano lang with Paul. That's why our boss, RTC, told the team, the coaches, when Paul got hurt, Paul is here to stay. We're willing to gamble to keep him here longer because of the impact that he has given to us.
Mm-hmm.
So, right now, ang priority lang ni Paul is to really get himself ready for the next, kung kailan man abutin yung games namin na available na siya.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna keep that. And so, like what I mentioned earlier, Sir Andre, this delay is kind of favoring because of, yun na nga, the less games that he's gonna miss, the better it is for us as a team.
Okay, Sir Topex. Kailangan magalang tayo sa isa't isa. Akala ko talaga mahina na ako sa'yo. Pero Coach, itong yung injury ni Harris, biglaan ba to? Or is it something that he's been dealing with before na he came to the Philippines, like for a while? Is it a nagging injury of his already? Or do you think
I think it has something to do with being sidelined for a while. Obviously,
yeah.
affected everybody's rhythm. The good thing about it is at the start of the game, he felt it already. So he didn't gamble.
Okay.
First 3 minutes of the game, he already told me
nilabas
that
na.
I cannot play.
Yeah.
I think it's better rather than napunit siya, na pinilit yung ilaro.
Tama.
Yung damage. So it's a minor strain. So I think the good thing about him, he felt it.
Yeah.
And he didn't hesitated to sit out. So I guess that's the good thing about it with his injury.
Coach, is getting a new import or kahit a substitute import part of your plans? Pinag-usapan niyo ba yan ng management na while wala si Harris, you'll be getting a replacement import?
Yes, it's something obviously
Okay.
we don't, and kasi nung injury niya, we don't know if it's gonna reoccur. So it's still there, but the challenge right now is ang hirap magparating ng import ngayon because of this. I heard a lot of our consul offices have been closed because of obviously. So it's a challenge for us. So another option for us obviously is to get somebody that's here, that's close.
Yeah.
Either playing in the other Asian leagues or yun yung option namin. But yun na nga, we are allowed naman because of obviously the pandemic to still keep Paul and hopefully be all out, even playing all Filipino in this conference. So but again, just to answer, we have that on mind, we have that on hand. We're working on that though with the documents kasi mahirap magparating right now.
Tama. Pati tapos yung quarantine pa. Basta wag lang siyang umalis ng hotel niya, di ba, ng quarantine. Coach, who are you, may mga names ka bang pwedeng mabigay sa amin na replacement for Harris?
We are looking at obviously balik import because mahirap nang gumambol. So somebody who knows the players, how it's played here in the PBA. And a name for us right now that we're looking at is Kevin Sutton.
Kevin Sutton, yeah.
Also, I think Watts also used to play for Alaska. So those are just the names that we have in store because those guys that already experienced playing here in the Philippines.
Familiar na sila with how tama ka with yung how the games are played in the PBA. May iba din yun, yung kailangan mo pang masanay kaysa bago mo pa kunin, hindi pa sanay sa pisikalan ng PBA. Well, Coach, stay where you are. I will maximize the time I have with you. We'll just take a quick break. Coach Topex Robinson will still be with us after this break. You're still tuned in to Sports Desk only here on CNN Philippines, where we go all out for the day's top sports stories. Stay tuned. And we still have with us today Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters head coach Topex Robinson. Coach, Phoenix is off to a solid start in the Governor's Cup. 3-2 kayo so far. I know there were games na you could have easily won. And dapat 5-0 kayo easily because your losses were very, very close. Hindi ko na ipapaalala sa iyo yung mga sayang. But all things considered, Coach, you're bouncing back very well from that lackluster performance in the Philippine Cup. Coach Topex, ikaw, ano yung assessment mo so far of the team's performance here in the Governor's Cup?
A big factor for us is having Paul and as our we really struggled that in so many lessons learned. I guess having also new additions to the team really helped boost our team, and it's really the guys that we brought in really helped support the concept that we really are looking at as a team when we are starting off. So having those additions really help us. Obviously, the veterans are stepping up. It's Chua playing his best basketball so far in the 20 games. So things are really well with the team, and guys are getting familiar with each other. I guess that's also one thing that we really are having the opportunity to really get better at.
I'm so happy for Justin, Coach. Very, very happy for Justin Chua personally because I know how hard this guy has worked to get to this stage in his career. He's bounced through so many teams, pero to find a niche in your system, I'm happy for him. Obviously, Coach, this team really felt the departure. Banggitin na natin si Dabi, si Calvin Abueva before the start of the season. You guys tried to overcome that with the addition of Vic Manuel in the Philippine Cup. That didn't work as much as we wanted. Do you feel like now, Coach, your team that you have right now has already adjusted to not having Calvin there, or is there, kumbaga, some work that still needed to be done as far as this is concerned?
I guess as far as growth, it's really gonna be an everyday goal for us. Our vision is to the teams that's gonna be up there. Majority of obviously ayaw namin ng one and done kami like what happened to us last conference or the conference after that na up and down yung performance namin. I think what we are looking for right now is really consistency. And I think we have the personnel right now to really to align the vision that we see in this team. Calvin is really a big loss for us. We have to admit it. Things didn't work out well with us with Vic. But again, we are all open to trying things. That means innovate, which requires failure. So up to now, even if we are doing well, there's still going to be a lot of challenges along the way. We're still going to be up against strong teams after our next 5 games. Our next remaining games are going to be challenging for. But sa amin kasi if we don't try to try new things and just try to play it safe, I think we're going to get the same results. So by doing so, changing everything, we're trying new things and having Matt, Paul, Perk, CB playing well. It really helped go that direction.
Yeah, you mentioned those names already. You also got CB in that trade with Calvin. And one of the brightest spots, actually, of your team, I want to commend you. Of course, ikaw mismo, you're a great point guard yourself. So I feel it has something to do with this combination of Matthew Wright and Chris Banchero. Kasi the Bandana Brothers, as I call them. Dahil, di ba, mga tisoy, pogi na, ang gagaling pa. Parang ikaw lang, Coach. Talk about the development of your backcourt and how both Matthew Wright and CB, Chris Banchero, have emerged as leaders of your team?
Oh wow! When we are trying to get CB, obviously Matt, the epitome or the backbone of this team, I always ask for his opinion. And the name CB, he was so excited to have him because again, Matt knows what CB could bring. Jason knows what CB could bring. I guess yung leadership ni CB, yung veteran smarts niya, and I guess ethic niya is really off the charts with us. You see how he's really worked hard to where he is right now. Kumbaga hindi yan nagising na lang si CB na this is the person that I want to. It started the moment we got him from Magnolia. So he really was working hard on his own, doing things really extra. And now he's kumbaga he's just paying the price of his hard work. And yun nga sinasabi ko with our rookies, like our like Aljun, he sees how CB works. Kumbaga, it really inspires him also, being a young player. So having CB and seeing how he really worked on his game has really, not only for Chris, but also for the rest of our players, seeing our leaders really work.
Napakasipag talaga niyan. I've seen him work out before, itong si Chris Banchero. Grabe yung work ethic niya. Kita mo naman yung biceps eh. And I like what you said kasi nakikita din sa laro ni Aljun Melesio na that guy is also, kumbaga, he sees itong si CB, si Matthew as role models and nai-inspire, nai-elevate yung game din like guys like Aljun Melesio. Now looking ahead, Coach Topex, Phoenix still has to face teams like the Magnolia Hotshots, who are undefeated this conference so far, the Meralco Bolts, Alaska Aces, San Miguel, TNT, and Northport, all formidable teams and playoff teams. Even yung Northport, alam naman natin, 0-4, but that record does not really do justice to the talent and the team that they have. What will it take, Coach, for Phoenix to overcome a tough upcoming schedule and, hopefully to make a run for the playoffs?
We really are excited more than anything else because, again, those are the teams that are kumbaga, on top of the food chain. Eh. Kumbaga, how can we test who we are as a team if we're not gonna play the best teams? Kumbaga, Magnolia, Topex, San Miguel, Alaska's there. Again, just like what you Northport is really a scary team. So we are excited because we're gonna have an opportunity to gauge kung nasa na talaga kami. We see those teams as the barometer of the league. And again, for us kasi, we have nothing to lose but everything to gain because we are a young team. We have new guys. Half of our team are new. So sa amin, the more we get to play those best teams.
Coach, mabilis. The more, sorry, Coach. What was that?
Yeah, more opportunity for us to play those top teams, the better it is for us because that's gonna be an opportunity for us to learn. Kumbaga, as coaches.
Tama. Coach, before I let you go, mabilisan, I want to talk to you about the 3x3 team of the Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters. Congratulations, by the way. Limitless App Masters, ibang klase. Nanalo sila ng Grand Championship, tapos first ever PBA 3x3 tournament, 2 legs pa back-to-back. The only team to win multiple legs in that tournament. Your thoughts, Coach, on the Limitless App Masters?
Well, credit obviously goes to the management for building that team, for having our very own Coach Willie Wilson lead that team. Really pretty challenging for him because first time niya to get into coaching and nag-champion ka agad. Medyo, lang talaga, it's a blessing for us to have him. It's an honor. And it's just the testament of the future of this franchise. So having those guys experience that and bringing it here because we get to see them all the time, see how they work, and we're just happy and honored na part kami nung program. So again, congratulations to Coach Willie and the rest of the team.
Galing, Coach. Willie Wilson, Team Manager Paolo Bugia, and ikaw, Coach. Coach, maraming salamat. Malakas pa pala ako sa'yo. Happy New Year to you. Let's speak again. We just had Phoenix Super LPG Fuel Masters, the man with a vision, head coach Topex Robinson. Now, before